From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off from Arrowhead. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. You gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Wait. I've got blue, hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Fight on these two.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Jackson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A gain of 4 makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin the game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. The give here on 2nd. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
180.
Brought in, and he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Right up the gut. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Fire down these two, fire down these two.
Back-to-back carries here. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Going the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Nix off the play action. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Nix with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Leaning back motions right. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Harris on the stop.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Setting him on the dive. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On target to Royals. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pistol now for Mahomes. This is Royals working the left side. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Now we're on the counter. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
So Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through, and this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. And he sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix to throw again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but he'll stay with them after the interception. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long. Look.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field. Special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Going power with the big tight end. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Working quickly here.
brings up second and goal. At the
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Sets up third down
Bend.
and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now backed up to the 8, third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Once more, it's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down now.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. All right, ladies.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Cut out left. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nick's now to throw. This finds Franklin. Tackle made right around the 26. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos.
Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got a man left. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. So that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Nicks off the play action. Hits him on the in route. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Knicks now on 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Knicks again on 2nd and 10. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It is Cup, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. Into the red zone. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down and run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow. Orange go blue, 18. Attack, attack. 15, 15. Right side.
Give now to the running back. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dive play straight ahead. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Wide. 15, 15. Right side.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on it big time in this one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Orange go wide. Right side.
In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Right side.
It's Pacheco again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 34, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. The 2nd down run good for 4. And that brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickoff, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This is Ingram working the left side. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down carry for Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 9th win of the season. All right, here we go. Second down.
Right.
Right back to Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.